Where do you get your ideas?
I get inspired by things that I see, things that I've experienced, stories that other people tell me. Just being aware of your environment and seeing the potential for stories in it, because the most mundane event can set off, a chain of reactions that can turn into a tremendous adventure. And it's just a matter of seeing it. I wanted to write books about real friendship, the sort of friendship that can weather any storm, like middle school, like junior high, and friendship that means something, not just sort of like, oh, we're friends today and then we're not friends the next day. Friendship that grows, because I've had friends that have been, in my life for that long, since I was Lydia and Julie's ages.
How do you create characters?
I think that they are all, they're pretty much of my imagination. Some characters are more specific and do remind me of specific people in my life, but those are usually the more minor characters. I think more about the relationships between people, and then their characters form out of that relationship. So you can never have just a character, or I can never have just a character that says, hi, I'm Lydia. I have blonde curly hair and I can be kind of obnoxious sometimes, but I have a big heart. No one says that, but you can find that out about her by the way that she interacts with her friend Julie, and the way that Julie reacts to her shows what her character is. So I wanted a relationship between an extrovert, or someone who is really, out there and willing to try anything, and an introvert, somebody who is just a little shyer and, maybe not so gung-ho about doing everything, but one influences the other, and that's kind of how I write all of my characters.
What is your writing process?
First step in writing my story is that I write an outline. There's no real ritual. There's no like, oh, now I'm going to write a story. It's nothing like that. I write an outline, and it's a very detailed, usually about 20 pages, just going, step by step, what is going to happen over the course of the book. And then I look it over and I rewrite it, and that's the hardest part to me sometimes, is just figuring out the plot in a way that makes sense. But once I have that down, then I can start writing a script, and the script is really just for myself. And through that script, I know what it's supposed to look like. So I'll write the script in advance, and then I start sketching and drawing. And then when I look at what I've written in the script, then I think, okay, well, this actually isn't going to fit on the page. I need 2 pages, or maybe I could put something else in it, or I have a better joke, or something like that. So it's really just a process of building on ideas until you get to the point where you're drawing, the buttons on someone's coat. You never had to write about that, but you have to put it in.